So there you go.
Look, it's Sir James Boy, Sinatra, Lenny White,
Well,
Lenny.
hello. What's up? Don't hear you.
I have my mic off.
Ah,
Nice to see you again, Jeff. It's been a while. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on?
Finished my
I
stream
thought
just a
this
few
was the
minutes
new
ago.
mind show.
Hi, James. Long time no see.
Hey.
Where have I seen your
Hey,
face?
Jorgen.
Look, there's Calvin.
It's Calvin. Hey, Calvin.
Hi, Calvin.
Hello,
Hi,
Calvin.
Calvin.
How come I get to be last in the line? Wait a minute. It's,
Well, you're the
it's
oldest.
my
Doc.
show. I should be. Oh well, anyway.
You're the oldest.
Cooper Cup is a football player.
Oh,
for the
okay.
World Champions. Ooh.
Is he?
Oh, so
Okay.
he's basically a new guy. Okay, Zeb or Zeb Zeb. I'm still stop plastic pollution. Lord knows we've tried in out country.
Yeah, I tried to. Mm-hmm.
I can show the only new record that I have bought recently.
I will let you.
Oh, okay.
Then Shoeberry.
Shoeberry.
Saxophone player died way too early back in 40. But the problem is that this album's the sound quality is a little so when he talks, there's a little bit of an echo for some reason. So I don't know what they've done with transferring from the sound. But the swing is no problem. So I will keep it for that. After all, I paid $6 for it.
It looks pretty
Yep.
impressive.
Yep.
Scare you, Doc. Yeah.
Wow, that's not the button I wanted to hit.
We lost Jorgen.
It's gone. Jorgen just maybe
What
he went to bed. There
Oh,
he
there
is.
he is.
Okay. There you go.
What did I do wrong?
Oh no. I thought you went to bed already.
Yep. Yeah, that's Doc there.
Doc, if you want me to leave, just say so.
Hi, Doc. Wait,
Hi.
there's Jeff.
Hi, Mom.
James.
He just on. He just made us big.
Yes,
Hey,
Mom.
Doc, I heard you're being extra kind.
I am.
So I'm sending you your package.
A maple syrup. You just have to send me your email.
But I need your address.
We need your email, your address on. If you can send it to me on Messenger, your address, we can send you the
Don't tell
maple
him.
syrup.
Whatever I send you is
Yeah.
going to make you extra sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
okay.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Latteru.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Just call me Pat.
Hello, Pat. Thank
Great.
you.
Okay, get your address.
Yeah.
We'll
We'll do
work
that.
on it.
Yeah.
Well,
You can send it to me on Messenger, and we'll send it to you.
Wow. Do you hear that, kids? All
Yes.
of a sudden, CLT from James down there.
Yeah.
You could put some of that syrup on some of those Rice Krispies. I bet they'll be good.
Yeah. What could it be? You know, like
Mm.
some
So.
Paul Anka maybe, or
Oh
some
yeah.
I don't know. You'll find out. It's going to be a
Yeah.
surprise. You'll see.
James Brown.
Who knows? You'll see
know.
what we send you. It's a surprise.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now I'm excited.
Are you still drinking that no milk? Not
No,
milk?
Not milk.
I finished that a week ago.
Done with not milk. Okay.
I'm back to regular cow made milk.
So
now.
does not
Okay.
milk taste as good as real milk?
Hey, Zeb.
I say yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm eating homemade pot roast.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that makes the best pot roast.
Oh, yes, he sure does.
No, that sounds good. I'm gonna eat in a couple hours myself. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, while
Not
James is eating, I'm gonna give Jeff a chance. to show
Oh,
us
for my
something.
bargoons, okay.
Yeah,
I have a couple of
Bargoons.
CD bargoons and a couple of Blu-ray bargoons as well. Now, this one, everybody should have an Elvis. And this is the #1 hits.
Wow.
Mhm. This was 100 cents at the thrift store.
100 cents. Wow.
Yes, 100 cents. Now, this one was a little more, the best of Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I picked it up on Goodwill.com for, I think it was $4.50 including postage. But they're not that bad. Now,
You're not bad.
no. As for my musical bargoons, or not music, or movie bargoons, I got a DVD version of this movie, Aliens.
Scary.
And,
Yeah, I
I know.
on a Blu-ray box set.
Yeah, and then I went back and bought the first one.
Oh.
So I have the first two. My opinion, the first two are the best ones, but that's
Oh, yeah.
Now you can have an alien-a-thon.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I usually don't like scary horror movies, but I think that Alien is an exception. I like Alien actually.
Oh yeah,
Oh, the
it's
first one scared the crap out of me when I was about 19.
sure. Yeah, especially when it jumped out of that guy's chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You see
Yeah,
that?
that's
See that, Jeff? But Calvin says,
the guy John Hurt. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to keep my deluxe DVD version because it's got a bunch of making of stuff. But I have the Blu-rays of the first two movies. So
The first time I saw Alien was at a friend's house, my best friend's house back in the 80s, and he had it with German voiceovers that made it a little less scarier.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, my
Yeah, I saw
box
mine at the
version
theater.
of Aliens, it's the quadrilogy. I have all of them,
Oh, the
and
four of them.
mine has director's cuts as well
Oh,
as the
yeah.
theatricals.
Mhm. Yeah, these
So,
are
Doc, my mom
director's cuts.
says you have to give your address today, or you don't get it. The special surprise.
"Holy cow!"
So you can send it to me on Messenger if you want. And
It's like order before midnight tonight, or else.
Yes,
Wow.
and
Okay.
if you order right now,
We'll send you this extra special
yeah,
hit of the Guamu tribe. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, did you see what Calvin said about you, Jeff?
Oh,
When I get old, I want to be just like.
oh well, thank you, Calvin. Thank you so
Mm.
much. Hmm.
I think everybody would like to be like Jeff, even me.
Oh, like me?
Yeah, because you're 4 years younger than I am.
Oh, okay.
I haven't made up my mind yet.
I get to go backwards instead of forwards. Yes. So,
Mm.
and while James is eating, so what have I got that's new? Nothing.
What do you have, Jock? Don't you have some bargoons, or did you show them all?
No, I've already done a thing on it already.
Oh,
You know, the
so you haven't bought anything new?
No, not right
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
I have about a gazillion soundtrack albums laying here that I showed at James
Yeah.
even recently. I haven't had the time to put them away, so it's soundtrack movies here everywhere.
And it's got some James Bond in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Jorgen, what time is it?
9:30 p.m.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
you don't have daylight savings time, do you?
Pardon?
You don't have daylight savings time?
It's not until a month later.
Another month. Mhm.
It's coming.
Yeah.
We've already turned our clocks ahead.
Yeah, it's two. Yeah, it's like it's 3:30 here.
Yep.
So.
We're
Yeah.
4:30 here.
Hmm. So.
So like
Yeah, and it's 5:30 here.
Yeah.
and a half.
So 3, 4, 5, and 9. Okay.
Yeah. Bingo.
Bingo.
All right. Scott Dog wants you to pass the.
Oh, there's one.
Sure. Scott.
Ooh, hang on, I gotta.
That is Body Slam.
What?
Oh yeah.
I
What is
haven't
it?
seen this movie, and I'm a little bit scared to see it because I think that it would be horrible. But it's fun to have the soundtrack. It is with Lou Albano is
I was gonna see. Okay, that wrestler that died is not on there. Okay.
Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say that one guy looks like Bob Barker.
Yeah. No, it's I think his name is Dirk Benedict, I believe.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Yeah. No, that one wrestler, Scott Hall, just passed.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's like one Swedish journalist, wrestling journalist said that he was unfortunately living on borrowed time. He has been,
Nice, Jorgen,
and
nice.
from what I understand, also he had been, from what Sean Waltman said, that he had been falling back on alcohol for the past 2 years also. So unfortunately, it was not unexpected. Unfortunately,
Right. You're still way too young. Still way
Yeah.
too young. Hmm.
That's also a good John Lennon song, "Living on Borrowed Time."
Yeah.
but
Oh yeah,
older,
it is.
older than than actually many of us thought he would be,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because he had been dealing with drugs for so long, and then Diamond Dallas Page came and
And helped him.
helped him for many years, and then he fell back a couple of years ago, and then he had a hip surgery.
Yeah.
That, what I understand, was failed, and had 2 heart attacks, and then he died from it.
Yeah. I was always thinking that Jake the Snake might do the same, but Jake seems to be doing okay. So
Jake is from what I understand, totally drug-free since at least, I think, 10 years ago now. So
Yeah.
he's even better than Scott Hall did, actually.
Yeah.
So
He's done pretty
it's
good.
amazing. If you've seen the documentary that they did WWE, from only for that I can't remember the name of that. Beyond the Mat. If
Oh
you've seen
yeah, and he looked
that was Jake the Snake. Then no one thought that he would actually. It's very sad to see him then, and see him now when he is so fresh, with the exception from his voice. He has totally doing drugs so much that he can't hardly speak. But the exception from that is looks fresher than it's ever been done before.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And he has been having cancer, beat that. He has been having COVID, even though he also had lung disease. And he has beaten that. So the man must be a cat. It's Jake the cat, Roberts, not the snake, because he has 9 life, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Wrestling Talk, kids.
Yes, wrestling, and he's actually back in it a little bit. They're letting him do some managerial stuff, I guess. I haven't seen him wrestle too much.
It's the manager in AEW.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw part of that.
Okay, occasionally, not every time though, because he still has disease, so he is not there every time.
Mm-hmm.
Because many of us thought it was pretty foolish of AEW to actually have him there during the worst COVID time, when he actually is a risk group deluxe.
Yeah. So, well, I'm glad he's doing better.
He's one of my favorites when I was a kid, because he was so different.
Yeah.
I was supposed to like Jake Roberts was cool. He always hissed, and he always talked with with a soft voice when he did his promos, and I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, not like that guy, Big Boss Man.
Yeah,
Big Boss was also pretty cool.
Hey, Paulina.
Look, there's Paulina.
Hey,
Happy
Paulina.
Monday. Yes. We're talking about wrestling.
Talking about wrestling.
Mhm.
In my part of the woods, I call it wrestling.
Yeah.
Good old wrestling.
Wrestling.
I watched old episodes of the NWA from the past, and seen him before he was the snake, literally.
Yeah.
He was also a very magnificent bad guy back then. Still talking with soft voice.
Yeah.
I don't have My Mother the Car, though. Just to answer the question.
But it's out there. It's out there. I've seen a couple episodes. Mm-hmm.
So did I, and it's like, I don't really want that.
Yeah.
No, what's his name?
Jerry Van Dyke.
I'm thinking of the guy who commentates on old TV shows.
Oh.
Give me a second. I'll think. And he did My Mother's the Car.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
He would play bits of the episode and critique it.
Oh, okay.
And it's hard to watch. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's like
I've never seen that show or even heard of My Mother the Car.
My Mother the Car was roughly 1967, I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was in color.
Yeah, because I understand with My Mother the Car is Jerry Van Dyke wanted to be on Gilligan's Island. And he passed in Gilligan's Island. He thought My Mother the Car would be a better show.
Yeah, can you imagine what happened? Like, I made the wrong. Yeah, I know. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So what is My Mother the Car about?
It's kind of like just that.
It's about a guy.
Car.
His mother's ghost is in the car.
Okay.
She talks to him.
His mother dies and is reincarnated
as a car.
As a car.
Yeah.
So he's talking to his car, who is his mother.
The guys are show. What are we going to do? What are we going to do now? Oh, we're going to do a show about a mom who's reincarnated as a car. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
This sounds so bizarre, so I feel like I must look it up.
Reincarnation. Yeah. Yeah, but the trouble is, it just wasn't very funny. You know,
No.
it could only carry maybe 2 episodes. You know, because Mother would only talk to the guy, wouldn't talk to anybody else. So when he's going like, "Car's got my mother in it," you know, like, and of course, Car won't talk. Ha ha ha! It only
Mhm.
lasted 1 season. But
It's also depending on what character you give the mother originally.
Yeah.
Mother turned out to be very snotty, actually.
Yeah.
Because kept wanting to butt into his business. Yeah.
The car.
Yeah. She came out of the radio, exactly.
But sometimes,
Oh yeah, the radio. Mhm.
sometimes the idea of a show might be so bizarre that you have to look it up only for the idea. And
Yeah, there are
it's
episodes
really
on YouTube if you want to
It's
see them.
definitely an odd idea.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, well, this was back in the
Jorgen.
days when they were sitting around going like, "Let's do a show about this."
Mhm.
Let's do a show. They're just how many ideas were floating around at the time. And,
Right.
you know, like nowadays they don't do anything like that.
Right.
Jorgen, back in the day when the WWF was still around, when it was called WWF, living or dead, who would you have loved to have interviewed?
Jake Roberts,
Oh yeah.
because it would be fun to stand and hear him do this. I think one of his favorites is that when Rick Martel has blinded his eyes and he is it's going to wrestle his with the mask on, lights out match, and he says, "They say that a man has 5 senses. A snake has 6. We always do the better in the dark." I think that is hilariously awesome.
Yeah.
So that I would be
Hey, Cameron.
excited to have that, to listen to that.
Yo, guys. Yo.
Hi, Cameron. Long time no see.
Yeah, we just saw you on my stream earlier.
Mhm.
Let's see, I was just
Mhm.
looking up where you can watch My Mother the Car.
It's on YouTube. So.
It is on YouTube.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, the website to go to is TV shows full episodes.
Yeah.
That's the name of the YouTube channel.
Hmm.
Or you just put in My Mother the Car.
Right.
You'll find it down below. And the guy who critiques them is called Irving's Zoo.
Oh, that's interesting.
Wow.
And he was doing all the Irwin Allen shows.
Oh yeah.
So he
Mhm.
went through Lost in Space, which was fun. I like that. And then he
Mhm.
started on Land of the Giants. And I went, "Oh, wow, I haven't seen that in years."
Mhm.
So he was doing that. But after a while, I went like, "Oh my gosh, like these shows are no fun to watch."
Yeah.
And it gets like,
I have
But-
one episode of Land of the Giant on VHS.
do you?
Wow.
Well, after, I don't know, 8 episodes, I just found Land of the Giants. Like, I don't want to watch this anymore.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you really like Lost in Space. My favorite Irwin Allen TV show was Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
and I couldn't get into that even first run.
That one was on for 4 years.
Yes, I was
Mhm.
afraid I was going to drown if I watched it.
Well, no, it's just a lot of monsters and whatever. The monsters were killed silly because it was the '60s, but it was still a pretty
Yeah.
good show. It was on for 4
I
seasons.
remember when we had a cable TV in our home when I was a teenager, and they had Sky Channel, and they
Oh,
showed a show called from the past that I was very fascinated about, called The Time Tunnel.
Oh yeah,
And the
that's
problem-
another series of his
Yep.
shows.
And the
That's
problem
another
was that they
Irwin
actually stopped showing that at Sky Channel, and I haven't seen it since. So I was pretty upset when they quit showing it, and I haven't seen it since.
Yeah, the Time Tunnel was another show that only lasted 1 season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
Actually, the coolest thing about the time tunnel was the tunnel.
I know. Yeah.
Because, they had the set, with the big rings.
Hmm.
But every once in a while, something would go wrong. Like, oh my gosh, the tunnel's, and they have this
It's going to.
explosions
Yeah.
going on inside the
I
tunnel.
believe they said the very last episode they found themselves on the deck of the Titanic. I believe something like that.
Oh gosh, I don't.
and they can't go back. Yeah,
That's called bad luck.
that's what I say. Yeah.
No.
So.
I remember seeing the DVD sets of the time tunnel in the bargain bin.
Yeah, I've seen those too.
It's like, oh look, season 1 and season 2, or no, I guess they split it up. It's like
Season 1, part 1, season 1,
Yeah,
part 2.
exactly. It was
Mhm.
like $5 each, and I went, oh wow. No, and I put them back.
Yeah. You kind of wonder if that show "My Mother the Car" has been on DVD because
I
wasn't
think
too many. Oh,
I
is
think-
it? Oh,
I think
okay.
it is, or else that Irving Zoo
Yeah.
would not be have gone through the whole
Showing.
thing. Even
Mhm.
he was tired of it after a while. Like, this show sucks. You know, is this the stupidest show I've ever seen? I don't know what they're doing when they're doing. So, I don't think he liked it.
No.
You think?
Mm.
Whatever gave you that idea?
Yeah, but he had to finish the series to get through the whole thing.
Yes, that was a good show. It should have lasted more. The Green Hornet was only one season as well. So.
Yeah, I couldn't get into it.
Really?
You know? No, I couldn't do it.
It was on the
Because
same
they didn't
right after
have
Batman or something.
Batman had.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
I
like
only one show
when
that
King
I
Tut-
one show that stood over everybody that I do love when I was a teen, and I saw it every day, every night, evening, and that was I Dream of Jeannie.
Ooh, yeah. Mhm.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
that-
I
I didn't like Genie. Neither did Larry Hagman.
No.
He wanted out of the first season even. Like,
Yep.
get me off this thing.
Off the show.
But
One of
still,
my favorite.
He was there until the end.
Yeah, he was. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to watch on reruns. That.
He even brought back Barbara Eden for I think 5-6 episodes of Dallas also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Larry wanted out of
You remember the other magic show? The theme song went like this: dun 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 dun. Dun.
Oh, Bewitched.
Yep, that's right.
Bewitched for me is
Samantha-
that 90s show with the three girls.
like guaranteed Genie was a successful show.
Yeah.
But whenever I watched it, it didn't do anything for me. Like between Genie and Bewitched, I watched Bewitched.
Yeah.
When Genie came on, it was like, gee, what, like OG Master, Twing, and whatever. And it was like, well, we got to hide whatever Genie did and try to, oh, don't let Dr. Bellows see the horse in the living room. Oh, no, like.
It also was that kind of thing. Jeannie was definitely, she was a bimbo. And
Yeah.
with that, the fun thing was that how they're going to actually make her do something smart for once.
Genie seemed like a copy of Bewitched, and I just went,
Yeah.
no.
I
It's
never
like,
saw
okay, swip out a witch for a genie. Okay, now we got a different show.
Yeah.
No, but
Well,
I'm
that's
gonna,
still one of my favorite shows. Is a show I watched with my dad, and it went off in 1964. The Twilight Zone.
oh dear, well,
The original Twilight Zone.
the original Twilight Zone. Yes.
I think I've seen 1 or 2 episodes of the 80s version, but that's it.
Yeah,
Oh, the
I couldn't
original series.
do that.
Oh, yeah. I've got all the series on DVD.
Oh, the whole
And,
thing.
Oh yeah, they have five seasons.
Julie Newmar as Catwoman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm, she was.
I have some VHS to show when it comes to old movie series.
Oh,
Oh,
George's got something cool coming up. Don't
Okay.
don't tune out now, kids.
don't turn away, guys.
I was about to make Jorgen big, but I keep forgetting I'm not on my screen anymore.
My cursor on
I'm
the
guessing.
Jorgen square.
He has something to show.
No, I was going to say that on I Dream of Jeannie, that Larry Hagman wanted off the show so badly because he hated it.
You see, when I worked at a
Right.
second-hand store, all of a sudden it popped in some VHS cassettes from UK with
Okay.
plastic series. So I bought a couple of them.
What you got?
Oh, The Professionals. Yeah, yeah, that's a good show.
I have about around maybe 4 or 5 VHS tapes with professionals.
Yeah.
Maybe 6/7 with the Persuaders.
Yeah, it's another good show.
It was the bowl clean.
Yeah.
And this one I never heard of, but I took a chance on it, and I found it a really great show. Randall and Hopkirk Diseased.
Okay. Yeah. That's another
That
60s
one
show.
I
Yeah.
really like that one.
Mhm.
I'm not familiar with that one.
It is about two detectives, friends. One dies and comes back to help
Yeah.
his friend
Oh.
as a ghost.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he can't do anything, but he can be in the spirit in the back
That's
helping.
interesting.
Hmm.
And he is the only one who can see his friend, his ghost friend.
Right. Yeah. I bought a couple episodes of that show on a VHS at a convention back years ago.
Mission Impossible.
Oh, the original?
Yeah, this is 60s version with
Oh, okay.
I also, but when it comes to Mission Impossible, I discovered Mission Impossible through the 80s version. So for me, 80s version is childhood nostalgia. I love the 80s version of this one.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I was when I saw Tom Cruise version of Mission Impossible, I definitely
Cried?
it was horrible. It was definitely a kick in the groin for everyone who loved the original.
Yeah, this is true.
Impossible.
Oh yeah, but they've made like 10 or 12 new movies now.
Yeah, but seeing Jim Phelps, who was this aristocrat, this great old man who solved problems, and all of a sudden in the movie they turned him into a lovesick mad murderer. And I remember the guy, the black guy who plays here in this movie. I don't remember who it was.
Yeah, his son is on the new show.
Greg Morris.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He went to the movie to see the first Mission Impossible movie with Tom Cruise. He said he left after 45 minutes because he felt so definitely choked up and so terrible about how they have treated Jim Phelps' character. So he left after 45 minutes, never wanted to see it again.
Yeah.
And I agree with him. I'm not going to say if it had been a normal action movie, I would have said, okay, it's a good movie. But now it is Mission Impossible, and Tom Cruise is not any member of this one.
This is true.
Hi, Dusty.
Hey, Dusty.
Yes.
Yeah, there's all youngsters.
This is true.
Look at all the youngsters here. Yes, like holy
Yeah.
cow.
Yeah, about the
Everybody-
Professionals, my wife used to have the Region 2 DVDs of the Professionals. And I don't have a Region 2 player anymore, so I had to, I let them go. So
This is a UK
Yeah.
release. I was happy that it would fit in my VHS player.
yeah.
And it wasn't American, because if it would have been American regions, I wouldn't have been able to see it.
Right.
Hi
Hello,
again,
George.
George.
Hello, George.
Hey, George.
Who's Ken?
Who's Ken?
Ken. Oh, Kendall.
Oh.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I was like,
Ken.
what?
Okay, I guess I'm
Kendall.
Ken.
Kendall or Ken Doll.
See, Dave says he'd probably like those movies if they weren't called Mission Impossible.
Well, maybe that is the case.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
not
I've
a
only
really
seen
Tom
the
Cruise
first one.
fan. I'm not a Tom Cruise fan myself,
Oh,
so.
I'm a Tom Cruise fan.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Okay.
He's too short.
I have nothing
Yeah.
against Tom Cruise. I've seen very few movies by him. I no problem with Tom Cruise overall, but those movies, it's not his fault. He's only the actor.
Right.
Guys, I'm going to mute. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sadie's pacing. I got to take her out for a quick walk. I'll be
Okay,
right back.
that's fine.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hurry back.
I was going to say Tom Cruise has a new Top Gun movie coming out, I think this year.
Oh, and okay. Mhm.
Jorgen goes, no.
I saw the original Top Gun movie. I thought it was dreadfully boring. Do we really need a reboot of that?
Yeah, no. Oh, hey, Cleveland.
Soundtrack is good. The soundtrack is what we're good at the original one, but that was
Yeah,
it.
right.
Have you guys been to the rock and roll capital of the world?
I never have. No.
Oh
I
my
never been
gosh.
overseas, so I don't know.
I'm really disappointed in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame itself.
Oh,
Like the museum part is great.
right.
The Hall of Fame itself, to me at least, disappointment deluxe.
I agree.
Because I've been to the Baseball Hall of Fame, and like one big room with plaques on the walls. You know, like look, Casey
Yeah.
Stengel. You read all about him, and you go to the next one, and Mickey Mantle. You read all these plaques all over the place. So then when I get to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the actual Hall of Fame is kind of like a white tunnel with signatures on it. And I went, oh yeah, look at the signatures. Yeah, who's this, who's that? And then you get to the other side and you're in the gift shop. And I went, well, where was the Hall of Fame? It was back there where the signatures was. That's the Hall of Fame. Where's the plaques that says this guy had so many million records? And all they do is sign the wall, I guess, and that's the Hall of Fame. Thank you very much. Like, what?
It may sound boring, but do we really need a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yeah, a Swedish Hall of Fame.
There is.
ABBA, and that's it.
There exists a Swedish Hall of Fame here with different kind of Swedish artists. So
I bet they put Dolly Parton in the Hall of Fame anyway because they're stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a hallway of fame. That's exactly what it was. A hallway of fame. I was looking for the plaques. Look, Fleetwood Mac started in 1967 or something like that. Had a zillion records, members and whatever. Oh,
fact that I printed from Wikipedia.
Yeah.
That's not a Hall of Fame. You're supposed to learn about these people. Jimi Hendrix, and there'd be a plaque with his face or something. There isn't. So, like,
well, I saw that Depeche Mode was inducted in the Hall of Fame. That was enough. I don't need any more.
ABBA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Norway only had AHA. Yeah.
There's AHA. Yeah.
Yeah. See, it's more.
No, you're being too modest when it comes to your own countries. Norway had a couple of other great bands actually. So not only AHA, but AHA was the biggest, of course.
Yeah, Bob, I've got nothing against the museum section. The museum section's great, but when you get to the hall, it is a hallway.
Mm-hmm.
See, Dave's been inducted into the Rock and Roll Rubber Room.
Yeah, I feel that way sometimes myself.
See, look, great bands like Flasket Brenner, Bo Hansen, what?
Those are Swedish prog artists.
Okay.
This is Bo
Hansen. What, George? No. Stop that, George. No. Yeah.
But what decides what an artist should be in a Hall of Fame or not? I mean, when it comes to Monkeys, I'm no fan of Monkeys, but obviously they were popular ones, and that would be a ticket in.
The Monkeys deserve to be in there tremendously.
Yeah.
Like, yes, it was a TV show. Yes, they conspired the music, kind of like had it all prepared and all that kind of stuff. But when the show ended, they didn't end. They kept on going. And 50 years later, we still have new Monkey stuff.
We have the monkey. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, they certainly lasted longer than Herman's Hermits.
Quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Is Partridge Family?
Partridge Family.
Partridge Family
in the Hall of Fame once?
No, because they stayed a TV show.
Yeah.
They stayed a TV show. They never got out of it.
Yeah.
Well, Monkeys was popular. Monkeys draw a lot of fans, and I mean that should be the criteria for being a Hall of Fame, I guess.
Right.
So no matter what we like or not.
Well, Marcus says Jorgen is not a fan of the Monkeys. Shocker.
I'm no fan of 60s rock overall. It's nothing to do with the Monkeys themselves. I'm not against the Monkeys, but it's not my kind of music. 60s rock. So it doesn't do me anything.
Well, certainly you know some of the Monkees songs, right? Come on. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh,
I know. I'm a believer, and
Mhm.
I know. Hey, hey, with the monkeys.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Go ahead. You know, like last train to Clarksville, and I'll meet you at the
Oh
station.
yeah.
They had one modern hit that actually was great. I'm trying to find out
One,
what that song was.
one.
Yeah.
I think they had more like 20.
They had quite a few.
Yeah, they had quite a few. Yes.
I was
They-
wondering if when Mickey goes now on tour, does he sing "Hey, hey, I'm the monkey" now? 'Cause
Well, he's doing
now-
that now.
Oh yeah, I know.
Hey, hey, I'm a monkey.
Hey, I'm the monkey.
I'm the monkey.
The monkey.
They won't put the monkeys in until Mickey dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Probably.
well, you idiots, you know, like you
Mhm.
had how many years to put them in, and
When
you
they're
waited
alive.
before
Yeah.
it died. Now you put them in.
It's not
Mhm.
the first time when that a band actually get a tour around with only one original member. So it's not the first time. It's not won't be the last either.
Right.
Still, they had 50 years to put them in, and they wait till they die. Who is Patoos? Who's Patoos?
I know several bands also that had touring around with no original member.
Yeah, I've seen a few of those myself.
So tell us about Patoos.
Never heard of.
Never heard of Patoos? I don't know.
Don't know who Patoos are.
Chair is looking at you, Zeb. Chair. Is that a
Chair.
big chair?
Chair.
So, like, if they go on tour with Table, who's the headliner?
Table and chair. Chair and
Yeah.
table.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll have to fight over who gets top
Yeah.
bill.
Who gets the top billing?
Yeah. Whatever. Potatoes time loss.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Still never heard of them. That must have been a band out of Finland or something.
Mhm.
What? Chair is a hit on Rachel Street.
Okay.
Chair.
Okay. Okay.
Hi, we're Chair.
I think they mean James Chair.
Oh, Chair.
Oh, him. Okay.
Chair.
Right.
Well, I don't hear it singing or anything. It's pretty quiet.
No, I never understood the
That's
fascination
pretty
with that
boring chair. If
Yeah.
you ask me. Yeah. It's a nice chair. You know, it's got all the big patterns. I think it's even got speakers behind your head.
Mhm.
I bet you it vibrates.
What I heard before was that they were pretty annoying with that it just didn't match the style in the rest of the furniture in the room, and I said that it doesn't matter. I mean, actually, it does good for James's back, and that is the most important.
Yeah.
Now, see, Jorgen, two parts of the legendary Swedish band went into Patoos, Reini Fiske and the bassist.
Interesting
Okay.
to know because I never heard of the bands.
But they're from Sweden, though. Like
They're
Yeah,
from
but
Sweden.
let me just make my thing clear. I don't know every band that has come from Sweden, especially not in the prog genre that I'm totally uninterested in.
well, yeah, but Sweden's only like 100 square miles, like one county's worth.
Right. The
But
small.
that doesn't mean that we all know every artist that has been coming out from a Swedish record studio.
Mhm.
I would think so. It's like, you're from Sweden? We know all about you. Yeah, they'd be on
Yeah.
the radio like crazy.
So is ABBA retired again? Do they put up some music and play some live? And
They're preparing for their digital tour.
oh, okay.
The tour when they going to be on screen instead of on.
Okay, they can stay home and yeah.
Oh, they
Okay.
go for 2009.
I would assume that if they don't release anything new to promote the tour, I would assume that it won't be coming any new music though.
Okay.
How do you pronounce this? Goran Kavsky Ancestra?
I don't know. I
What
never
is
heard of
that?
it.
What is that? Christopher's right on this. Like he knows all those big Swedish bands.
I would assume that it's supposed to say Göran Kaifes Orchestra, but I don't know.
I am confused.
Yep.
I am
Mhm.
confused.
I'm backing out when it comes to prog music. So
Oh, Jeff has some prog music. He's got best of Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
I actually like Fanfare for the Common Man.
Yes. See, James Chair is a celebrity.
Okay, Christopher, I take your word.
The Chair. The Chair.
I know that Cher has made a whole lot of plastic operation, but that one looks a little bit stranger.
There used to be a TV show called The Chair.
Oh, did there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember way back, I don't know, 20 years ago or something like that, when You Want to Be a Millionaire was big?
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Okay, and then all of a sudden, all the networks were scrambling to get
To find
some
the
sort
show.
of a game show.
The
And-
Chair. Okay.
And one had The Chair.
I got it.
Yeah.
Someone is calling. One moment.
Okay.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
And the contestant sat in the chair, and if you didn't answer the question correctly, they would do something while you were in the chair, like drop it or force it into flames or something like that.
Oh, okay. I think
You're in the chair.
I've turned it on and watched it about 10 minutes and turned it off. You know, I don't want to see this. So.
Everybody else did too.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Sonny and Cher.
Sonny and Cher. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. And Palmer's the last man
This
standing.
is true. He's doing a virtual tour. He's playing drums to recorded of the other two guys.
Wait! I have a special guest right now.
You do.
Hang on, I'm gonna. Dang.
You have number 5. It's Beatle Brad. Oh, it's Brad.
Beatle
There you go.
Brad.
Hey,
Oh
what's up?
my
What's up, Brad?
Oh,
Hello,
my
hello.
Hey,
How
what's
are
up?
y'all?
God.
Pretty good.
Wow. Oh my
Man.
God, I'm gonna meet Beatle Brad.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, I'm gonna meet Beatle Brad. Yes.
and
Ah!
look at Jorgen run away and he's
And
missing out.
he's gonna come back and say, you know.
I know. I oh my God.
Oh
I
my
know.
God.
I know.
Yes. How's everybody doing? Good to see y'all.
Well,
Good.
ever neat. My viewers just went up by 4.
At least one
Beatle
more.
Brad's on. Oh, holy cow! Look at it, just bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to have Beatle Brad on more often because
Yes.
the viewership just went poof. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, they all quit.
It's Beatle Brad.
They all quit watching My Three Sons to come on to Doc
Come on to see Doc Dawkins and Beatle Brad.
Yes,
Yeah.
James will be excited. So will Jorgen. Jorgen doesn't know either.
Yeah.
They both
Jorgen.
run away when I put them on. Oh,
Yeah. Tim Allen was on a minute ago. Where'd Tim Allen go?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Where'd Tim Allen go?
Oh no.
He backed us up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we go.
whatever. Yeah. So Brad, did you bring some of your viewers with you? Because my viewers just shot up by about
Yeah.
7.
Yay. Yeah, no, I got all kinds of stuff to show you if you want.
I
But
bet
yeah,
you do.
getting ready to go to Beatle Fest in about 2 weeks. So that'll
Oh
be
yeah,
good.
yeah, it's coming up. Yeah.
Going
Yeah.
to New York City.
Woohoo!
That sounds good. Here comes James.
Yeah.
Hey,
watch,
James.
watch his
Oh my
face.
God, Brad. Hey.
Hey, yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Woohoo. Yeah.
Good to see you. How are you, lad?
So,
I'm great. I'm great.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah. You guys are doing good.
Brad, are you going for all 3 days?
Yeah. I'll be there for all 3 days. I'm going to do live chats and a couple of videos while I'm there and
Nice.
all kinds of stuff at Beatle Fest. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to going. It'll be Fab Beatles.
Yeah. Sounds
So
good.
bring your little autograph book
Yeah.
and
Autograph a few people.
and
Actually, I'm bringing this, one of the 45s I've got. I'm taking this with me. This is, let's see how I can turn it around, make it right. There we go. Chris
Yeah.
O'Dell is Miss O'Dell.
Mhm.
Well, Chris O'Dell will be there to talk about this song that was on the George Harrison
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
And she
So
was
this-
on the Fab Forum, Beetle Brad, and she talked
Is
about
that the original version of Miss Odell or the Giggles version?
this is the Giggles version, actually.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. There's two different versions.
Yeah.
Two.
Yeah.
Yes, two.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had the Giggle version. I enjoyed the Giggle version more
Yeah, the
than
Giggles version is good.
And the funny part about that is the reason that he's laughing, that George is laughing, is because at the end he gives out Paul McCartney's home phone number.
Yeah.
I've tried to call it, but
We try to
it's
call
long,
it disconnected.
long disconnected.
Okay.
Hopefully Robert will show up, because in my last video I showed this, and that was one of the
Yeah.
things that Robert made for me, which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that is
Oh,
cool.
that's good. Mm-hmm.
Wheaties Beatles 40.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Ooh, ah la la, yeah.
Ooh, sha, 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 sha. Lovely.
I lost Beatles.
Mhm.
Yes.
I lost
You open
I
the people's inside.
Yeah, I asked him to make these for me, Robert, which was really nice that Robert made these for me, because these are like, they made these, but these are like, $700 for just the jacket alone,
What?
Wow.
700.
Yeah.
Yeah, or even more, so it's like, well, forget that. So I had Robert make a couple different ones for me. So there's the other one.
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
Beatles.
Yeah, the cartoon. Yeah.
Beatles.
Beatles.
Beatles. Let's see. And then the back of this one. Let's see, where am I? I always go keep flipping sides here. It's like, which way?
What was that? What was that?
So there's the others, the back side of the cartoon one, which is kind of neat because it's got the Beatle picture here and
Yeah,
all about the album and stuff.
look
So
at 35 cents for a record. What kind of a bargain is that?
Yeah.
I know that's even a dock bargain.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's the next one.
Yeah. Mhm.
Meat honeys. A
And those
taste of
robots
honey.
inside?
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
And you can
And
send
over there-
away from something.
I've got the cereal boxes too. Some of those ones that I just showed you, the cereal boxes. But anyway, yeah, I didn't want to come in and interrupt y'all, but I'm just glad to say
Oh,
hello.
this is a welcome interruption.
Anytime.
I
You
haven't been on-
interrupting.
No.
I haven't been on live chat in a while, so yeah, it's kind of fun and exciting. Yeah, I got tons more stuff that's new that I could
I'm
show.
excited. Like, tell us all about My Mother's the Car.
Oh yeah, I remember watching that show. That was a good series. My Mother the
You
Car.
like that?
I've never seen it.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's before my time. I was born in '69, and they didn't have the reruns of that show.
No, they had reruns for a while. Mhm.
Yeah.
Brad, you meet Jorgen. Jorgen meet Brad. Brad meet Jorgen.
We have met. We have been on stream together.
Yeah. Hey, you're
Here.
good to see ya.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have a few
What
months ago.
time is it where you are, Jorgen?
10 p.m.
Yeah, I figured it was a different time change, because where Greg is, there's a little bit of
Way
time.
across the ocean.
Yes.
Dark outside.
It's dark. Mhm.
There we go.
Wow.
I'm going to go. My back is getting a little bit sore, so I'm going to call up now and move back to my the laptop.
Okay.
All right.
Take care.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Thank you,
Okay, later.
Jorgen. Thank you.
As my Jewish friends say, hasta la bagel.
There you
Later.
Saludos, amigo.
Take care.
go. Poof, and he's gone. Yeah.
He's gone, just like that. And we'll probably have another celebrity later
Someone
on.
will join us later.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, I'm gonna run
I
downstairs
like
and get
having
something
celebrities on. Yeah.
that I have to show Beetle Brad that I think you'll be interested in seeing. I don't know if you've ever seen this before, but I'll show it to you. Hold on.
Yeah, please do.
Oh, it doesn't have to-
Mhm.
or
Yeah.
just-
Sounds good.
He's keeping us in suspenders.
See what we got.
But have you met his chair?
That's James' chair. Yes.
His chair of all chairs.
Yes,
Chair.
that is the internet's most famous chair.
Like I said, he's keeping us in suspenders.
Yes. Oh, I just noticed he's got Venus and Mars behind him.
Yeah, back there.
Oh.
The album.
Oh, wow.
They're all right tonight.
It's either a pillow or it's there by mistake. So, like, if he comes back and sits on his couch and leans back and you hear a crunch,
Crunch. Yeah, he's got his record.
This is a new pickup while we're waiting. If you want it, this is a brand new magazine that just came out.
Oh, okay.
George Haddison, eh? One of the Beatles. Yeah, and it's nice because it's all like. Did you read the whole thing already? But it's all pages of George. I mean, it's all the whole entire magazine, which is kind of nice because a lot of magazines they give you 2 or 3 pages or something like that. This one is all. It's all George Harrison all the time.
Now, is that one from the UK?
I believe it is.
Okay.
Actually.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, there you go. A little plug for George Harrison.
That's good.
And there's a Paul McCartney one that's supposed to be coming out later this week for his 80th birthday because Paul McCartney's back out on tour.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, Paul's on tour.
Oh,
It's like
Nice.
Paul's hurting for money because the tickets are very expensive. I don't think Beatle Brad will be going because Mrs. Beatle Brad saying, no.
Yeah.
Well, last I checked the ticket prices, they were like $249.
nice.
Yeah, for one.
Yep,
The
okay.
nosebleed section. Yeah.
So I was like, can't touch this. George. But anyway, since we're waiting here for a couple minutes, I thought I'd show you a few
George
George.
is on the cover of the new Mojo.
Yeah, the Mojo as well.
Yeah, there we go. So that's brand new. Let's see what else can I show you that's brand new. That's just.
Well, I don't know if your PBS station shows the same stuff as ours, but last night, Saturday night, they played the concert for George on PBS.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah.
Jeez, if I'd known that was on, I would have recorded it.
That's a good concert. Here it is. That's a good one.
Brad, big question here. What's
Have
the
a
word
question,
on
Brad.
Get Back release?
What's the what?
What's the word on Get Back's release?
They're talking late November. I think they're trying for a Christmas market now.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Well,
Yeah.
if it was director's cut and special features, that's the one I'm waiting for.
Yeah. Which I hope they add more to it, which will be kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they'll have another
No.
8 months to do it, so yeah, go
Mhm.
for it.
All right,
Ooh.
Brad, this is what
He's
I
got
have to
one.
show you.
Yeah, that's a good one. I got
That's a
that
good one.
one. That's a good one to get.
Yeah, I haven't finished reading it, but there's so much in here that I didn't know. You know?
Oh, good.
Love
Yeah,
it back.
there's a lot of great stuff. I tell you, so much Beatles information. It's hard to keep up with it.
Yeah. Nice picture.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Mhm. The movie you've only watched once. I like this shot of John here.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
That's a good magazine, definitely.
Yeah.
There's
James,
Paul.
is your fair giving out its number? Dusty wants to call it.
Here's Abbey Road.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the rooftop where they did outside Savile Row.
Whoops.
Oh, look at all those has-beens.
There's Elvis.
Whereas my dad said, they're all has-beens and always will be.
I know, they're never going to do anything.
George.
Yep, there's George.
George?
Let's find a good picture in here. There's Linda. There's
Linda.
Paul. George again.
Yeah.
Hey, George.
There they are in the studio.
Conflict. Ooh.
There's John and Yoko when they got busted for drugs.
Oh, geez.
That never happened.
Hard Day's Night.
Yay.
Mary Tyler Moore.
I was just going to say, who's that?
Yeah.
There's Mary Hopkin.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard of her.
There's the Apple store that went
The Apple
bankrupt.
Boutique. Mm-hmm.
The
Yep,
big
their Apple
failure.
Boutique.
Here's
And
Brian.
we all know this guy. He needs no introduction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right
it's
now,
about
Brian.
Eubanks.
What else have we got in here?
Yo, Brian. Get all that be.
Did you know the Beatles only have a little under 10 hours of music recorded?
The Cavern.
All it takes is 10 hours and they're in the Hall of Fame, unlike the Beatles, or unlike the Monkees.
Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, one of my favorite albums. That's what made me a Beatles fan. There's John having a smoke and making some music.
Yay.
Oh, it's in color.
Yeah, we got a color picture for once.
Color picture. Ooh.
There's the rooftop concert in black and white.
Mm.
Here we go. John and Linda. There's John and the Blur in the back, and there's Yoko.
And Yoko. Early part.
Yoko, yeah. Apple again. I was giving myself a paper cut.
Now we got a paper cut.
Don't want to
Don't bleed on, yeah, don't bleed on your magazine.
James,
Yeah,
dangerous.
there we go. Yeah.
And there we go.
Yay.
You saw all the nice pictures in there.
Yeah, it's good.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Because Doc wants to say no one was harmed in the making of this
Making
live
of this
video.
Yeah,
live video.
and I didn't get a paper cut, so I'm good.
That's good. I have a question for Brad. Maybe you can answer this. I heard coming up the new John Lennon CD. It's the controversial Sometime in New York City, and I've heard from various places that they are not crazy about issuing that album with the N-word song on it. Have you heard anything about that? You know what I'm talking about, Brad?
I think he's stunned.
He's drawing a blank.
He's thinking. You can
He's
see
thinking,
the smoke right.
putting on a thinking cap, and let's see where he's going to go with this.
Server went down. I didn't
Oh,
get
okay.
any of that.
Oh, okay, I was like,
Okay. What I was going to say was,
oh my
with
god.
the upcoming reissue of the Sometime in New York City album with John and Yoko, I've read around that they are not crazy about issuing the album with the N-word song. And do you think they're going to do that, or go ahead and issue it, or have you heard?
I think they're going to go ahead and issue it. Yeah,
Go ahead. Oh God.
I think they will. They, and then the other talk is, to see if they do that. But also, there, people are saying, because that's the only concert that John did in America. So they're going to.
Yeah.
We're all wondering, are they going to put that in with the box set or release that separately? Which I hope they release it separate, because it would financially be a lot easier for us to buy it.
Yeah. I agree. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that John. Sorry, go ahead.
That giant with a concert and everything. Yeah.
Bob agrees with you, Jeff.
Okay. That sounds good.
But yeah, that song with "Woman is the end of the end of the world." We're can't even say it. Yeah, yeah, they're trying to cause a lot of controversy and a lot of upset with it all. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what comes out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
I
have
don't know
an
why I'm
invite
having
for
such
you,
a problem with my audio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Brad, I have an invite for you. I do a live stream every day at 3 and Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. my time Atlantic, and I would be honored to have you on my show.
Oh wow, yeah. When is it? Tuesdays?
6 p.m. my time Atlantic in New Brunswick.
Okay, well I'll have to try and get on that. That'd be great.
I'd love to have you on.
You would drive up his
Yeah,
viewership.
have you on camera with us. You can show us your Beatles stuff. Everybody would be interested in your Beatles, your train sets. I love that video. That's one of my favorites that you did. The trains with the Beatles.
I got a part 2 coming up. I got a part 2 with a lot more Beatles stuff coming to my Beatles train. Yeah, yeah, you'll love it. It's cool.
Yeah, I didn't know you had Beatles trains.
He does.
It's a limited edition
video, Doc. It's good.
I just realized Brad is wearing his Gilligan shirt.
You're just missing the Gilligan hat now.
Yeah.
The hat, yeah.
Yeah, I need a Gilligan hat, don't I? Little Skipper.
Yeah. Skipper!
Yeah, little buddy. Well, Doc, this is kind of neat. Doc, I just got this.
Ooh,
This is,
okay.
I haven't even shown this yet. This is brand new. I just got this. This is a Brian Epstein autograph.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, that almost looks like the picture I
Yeah,
just showed in the magazine.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's autographed right
so
here. It
cool.
doesn't say to Beatle Brad.
It's autographed. Oh,
That's good.
Hold on, guys.
Kind of neat. And then I just framed this.
Ooh, the poster.
Just framed
Yes.
it.
And you got your ticket
There's
in there too.
the ticket and the thing that goes around your neck, down over here. But yeah, I just got the DVD of this. I've got it on Blu-ray. I just got it.
Whoa. Brad, are you going to the Beatle Fest? Yeah,
Yes,
you
I
might
am
meet
going to
Robert
Beatle Fest. Definitely. Got to do live chats and a couple of videos there. So yeah.
there. You might meet Robert there. Have you ever met Robert? You ever met Robert S?
Robert Pfeiffer?
No, Robert S.
Robert S. No, I don't think so.
Oh, you might meet Robert S.
Yeah, he'll be there.
Be careful.
I hope so.
Ooh, and I want to see you kick some butt
Robert
there
would
in
be
Beatles trivia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be
Are you
running
gonna go,
around
Doc?
doing videos and all that kind of stuff.
You gonna go there, Doc, to the
A lot
Beatles
of people
Fest?
are not going. Mark.
Oh, I'm not going. I can't afford it.
I
I'll
guess
just live vicariously through Beatle Brad and watching him and
watch
do their thing.
Yeah.
It's
who are the big people?
prices of it has gone way up. It's right.
Yeah.
Price. Who are the
It's
big
real
guests
expensive this year.
Brad? Who are the big guests this year?
Let's see. Well, Chris O'Dell, like I was telling you, from the 45, she'll be there. Trying to remember somebody. The lead singer from The Circle, he's going to be there.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't think of his name right now.
The Circle guy.
Yeah, The Circle guy.
Yeah.
So hopefully I can get him an exclusive interview.
Oh,
That'd be
you're going to
cool.
try to get an interview with the Circle guy?
There's a couple other.
Nice.
Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, a couple of years back, I did some interviews with some of the people at Beatle.
Oh, yeah. Look, Paulina's watching. She says hello. Oh, to Robert S. Oh, hey, Beatle
Hey,
Brad.
Paulina.
Yeah. And
Not wearing a Beatles shirt today. I know I'm shocking everybody.
I know that Gilligan shirt
Shocked
threw
and
everybody off. Yeah.
Yep, it is. Hey, little buddy.
And
That's true. I'm always used to seeing you in a Beatles shirt.
yeah, and Stephen Schnee may still be listening.
Ah,
Oh, Stephen Schnee,
Yeah, I
Brad.
know.
Stephen Schnee.
Whoops.
Yeah. Circle.
But yeah, you did like my video on my Beatles train set. They've discontinued the trains already on that. They're all
Really?
discontinued.
Oh my God.
It's crazy.
So already it's a collector's item for sure.
Yeah, already.
So if you got a little setup somewhere where the cars can go
Yeah,
around.
but Yep. Yeah, in the other room over there. I've got it in the other room, the whole setup. I probably could go turn the light on and show you the whole thing if you want.
Ooh, wow. And you've got the plungers,
But
you know,
I've
for the
got some
dynamite.
really cool stuff coming up.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yes, we'd like to see that again.
It worked for Gomez Adams.
Blow up the bridge, like the Addams
Yeah.
family.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
It did.
That was
Or
the
the
only one of the
reply.
pictures was to blow it up.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be good fun. And what else can I show? This is one of the things I do. This is what Beatle Brad does. But anyway, this is a car magazine,
Car magazine, yes.
and I've done this car magazine, and I've done this for probably about 30 years now. But there's a full article in there about Beatle Brad, and those are my pictures.
Whoa.
I'm a classic car photographer.
Nice.
That's a 1931 Cadillac. That's what Beatle Brad does. I'm a car photographer. So I just got this published, this magazine, and I shoot for about 3 car magazines, actually.
So
So
do you
there
go
you
by
go, something you didn't
photographer
know
Brad?
about Beatle
Your name is
Yeah.
photographer Brad.
Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of one of the fun things I do for keeping me off
Well,
the
we all
streets
do
or
fun
keeping out of Beatle Brad, Mrs. Beatle Brad's hair.
Hmm.
Here, I'll show you just one picture that's kind of exciting in my new building. This
All right.
is, if I can get the glare out, my Hard Day's Night movie theater.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah, let's see. I'm sorry it's so hard to see this. Let's see if I can do this better. I'm sorry.
Hey, Robert P.
Yeah, Robert P's in the house.
Hey, Robert P.
Robert P's are on the house.
Can you? I don't know if you can see it or not.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Wow,
your own
Hard Day's Night.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought I'd show you that.
Yeah, Brad, do you have a favorite Beatles bootleg LP or track?
Wow. I like Not Guilty a lot.
Christopher.
Oh,
Wow.
Look at all the people going in and out.
Yeah.
Yikes, it's Tim Allen.
Tim Allen.
Hey.
Tim Allen is here.
Beatle Brad.
Yeah.
It's Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Beatle Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah. We found him a couple
How you
weeks
doing,
ago,
Tim?
but we still can't
How are you,
find
Brad?
I'm good. I'm doing great. Not bad for a guy like me. Yeah. Still having fun. Still collecting like a maniac. I tell you, you would think I'd run out of stuff by now, but the nightmare continues, as my wife says.
Cameron says hello.
Still collecting.
Robert says hello. We're all saying hello.
Hey, Robert.
Yes.
Oh, Robert.
How you been doing, Tim?
Ellen, yay!
Oh, Paulina.
Oh, call your friends and neighbors.
Yeah.
Trying to
We
catch
got an
Tim
all-star
Allen.
cast. Yes, we do.
Yeah,
We have one more square open.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hollywood
Come
Squares.
up and join us.
Wow, everybody's
Here's
so
the story.
excited to see Tim. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's
Huh.
quite the celebrity, isn't he?
I can never figure out why.
We've had some people say they want to see the train set.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
I'll have to go turn on. I'll have to go power up the grid.
Yeah. Well, I think you do have a
Tim,
video.
did you see that?
The trains, yeah.
Can you move,
Tim,
can
I'm
you
not
move
sure,
me over
Tim.
where Jeff is? Because I got this StreamYard thing right in my eyeball. Nobody can see me. I'm like I'm hidden.
How's
That's
that?
There we
better.
go.
Yeah, that works better because
Yeah.
he's right back and I'm close. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Look out, the ducks in my face.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right
that's
inside
gonna
of it.
get me in.
Whatever.
I can't
Uh,
see.
Yeah.
I can't see. Now he can see me.
Yeah. I've got my eyes closed. Yeah. wait, we gotta test this out.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Brad won't
Oh,
have
wow.
one of those.
There you go.
Oh, Parker's family.
Yeah.
Oh, Brad, no. Oh.
Brad and I don't have one, unfortunately.
Yeah. If you don't.
No, can't do that. I was showing
Yeah,
them
Brad
instead.
only got,
Yeah.
Pictures of Brian Epstein. He doesn't
Here
have
comes Robert. There's Robert.
Hello.
Now we got 6. Hello.
You had an extra square, so
Robert.
Okay.
here I am.
Hey, Robert.
Robert.
How are you,
Good
Brad?
to see you.
Good to see you too. I hope to see you at
I'm
the
doing
Beatle Fest.
great. Yeah.
Was it
Yeah,
2
I'm going to
weeks?
be there. Yeah, I sure am.
I'm
Yeah.
only there Friday
I'm
and
looking forward to
Saturday.
it.
You there all 3 days?
Okay. Yeah, I'll be there all 3 days. Yep.
So make sure you
Until
get
security carries me out.
footage of this. If we want proof that you
Well, I got
actually
Tim Allen's credit card, so I'll be buying all kinds of stuff.
With my credit card, you won't even get in the front door.
That'll get you lunch on Friday.
Yeah, tickets are expensive to Beatle Fest this year.
I want a pair of Ringo's
it's like,
boots.
Like Ringo's boots. Yeah, there you go. It's called COVID cost.
I want John Lennon's guitar.
Yeah.
John Lennon. I picked this up today.
Oh, wow.
You familiar with this?
The dream is
that's
over.
neat.
What is this about?
Demos and alternates.
What is that? Goo, and goo. Oh, God. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
That's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Comes with a book.
Yes, it does.
Look, boys and girls, it's got a booklet.
Yeah.
Good thing there's pictures because none of us can read.
If we feel like reading, that is.
Yeah, really. Why push it now?
Yeah. That's a nice shot.
John rates his guitar playing. I'm not technically very good, but I can make it effing howl and move.
Did you get that where Joe goes to the record store?
No, this is a different record store that I went to.
Oh.
And the young John Lennon.
Oh.
John and Yoko.
After they cut their hair off. Yeah. Yep, there's John.
He found out.
Sweet.
Yes, he did.
Ooh. The dream is over.
Yeah. Terrific. Now, would you class that as being a bargoon?
It was $10 actually.
Wow.
I think that was a bargoon. Good for
With
you.
CDs?
The whole thing.
Comes with CDs, right?
Oh yeah. See these in here.
$10. $10. Wow. Not bad.
Ooh,
I'm not particularly familiar with Peg Boy records, but
Oh, have you tried to play it?
No.
No. Oh.
I literally got home and saw that you were live, so I joined the chat rather than listen to. See, Doc comes before John Lennon.
Whoa!
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, you've got all evening to listen to and give us a critique on it.
Yeah.
I picked this up too.
Oh,
Not
nice.
that anybody here cares. Greatest hits of Tanya Tucker. But this is hits from later years, like 90 to 92.
Tanya Tucker.
So it doesn't have like Delta Dawn and What's Your Mama's Name and stuff like that.
Wow.
Wow.
Tim Allen dated her for a while.
Yes, I heard that.
Yeah, that's kind of the rumor I heard.
He doesn't believe it.
The medication should kick in any minute, boys and girls.
Tim, are you contesting what we've heard about you now?
I can't hear you guys. My internet's really bad today again.
Oh, I think you're lucky.
There are rumors going around that you're dating or were dating Tanya Tucker.
Oh no. No, those rumors are false. Glenn Campbell beat me out.
Wow.
He beat you. Wow.
Now her credit card you could bring to Beatle Fest.
He beat Tanya too, apparently.
Yeah, now her credit card you could bring to Beatle Fest. Definitely. As my wife said, you can go to Beatle Fest, enjoy all 3 days. You got a $5 limit. Go for it.
Oh, so you're familiar with Scott Dogg.
Well, this should make Robert feel better because Scott Dogg says you got a great deal. Pig Boy was made by Vigotone Quality.
Vigotone.
It's Scott
Vigotone
Dogg.
was a good label.
Peg Boy.
That is good then.
That's
The good
great.
tone is excellent.
Thank you. Tell your friends. Tell your enemies.
Yes.
Yes.
Tell your
think so,
neighbors.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
your
up to
neighbor.
all of us. Hit that notification bell for all of us.
Yes.
Yeah, and even Robert S. is making videos now, I see today.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you really?
I've
Wow.
decided to start a channel, but I'm probably not going to have much content. But what I want to do is I actually made my introduction video. I just have to figure out how to post it on on the
It
homepage.
is called "Hi, people, watch me."
I don't know how to edit things. I don't know how to do anything basically on it.
Like starting on my videos, it's like it's all downhill from here, right?
Sure.
Well, what I want to do with my channel is, since there are so many Beatles channels already, I'm not going to discuss Beatles. I'm actually, yes, believe it or not, Beatle Brad, there are a lot of Beatles channels.
You don't want to infringe on poor Brad's.
So mine is going to be about the sort of more unusual artists and or albums.
Like
So
the Ruddles.
It might be artists you've heard of, but albums you're not familiar with, or it could be artists you just haven't heard. So, and I'm calling it Not the Usual Song and Dance.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. I like
Rather
that.
long title for a
That
YouTube
should do
channel.
well.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just do to rerun Popeye cartoons backwards. I have a. I've got a copyright on that.
I wouldn't even know how to do that.
Oh, well, don't learn. Don't learn.
I haven't seen that one yet. I saw it's up there, Doc, but I haven't seen it yet. I've been.
Two of them.
Ooh, that sounds good, Paulina.
You posted two of
Well,
them.
Linda's doing a live vlog in an hour. Whoa! Yikes!
Oh.
Ooh.
Do one on how to
Everybody's getting
post
into
and edit videos, and I'll watch.
I don't know if Dave the Pickup Artist is out there, but I started watching some of his stuff, and boy, has he got the editing skills. Whoa!
Well, I have. I already know what I want to do for my first video, and it's a group that I'm sure everyone's heard of. Trying to find their first album.
Robert, you are very smart.
Anyway, it's going to be about
10,000 Maniacs.
10,000 Maniacs.
Oh yeah, that'll be good one to start off with.
Wow.
So,
And there they are.
CDs here somewhere.
I met them, Robert. Do you know that
did
story?
you? Did you meet Natalie Merchant with them, or was it?
Yeah, Tim can get you their phone number.
Well, a friend of mine's band was opening. So
really?
I was on the guest list. They're all hanging out in front of the place. So me and my friends and that band, and we all hung out. And then my friend band, the Mystic Eyes, played.
You make me small.
And then we left. I never saw them play.
Wow, really? That's a neat story. Really, you didn't watch them play then, huh?
No, another friend's band was playing in another place later that night, so we went there.
Wow.
Well,
but this was
I have
before
thoughts
they were
about what I
famous.
want. I have
mean,
thoughts
you could
about what I
only
want
get,
to do, but I
EPs on import at that point in time. They hadn't released anything on a major label yet or anything like that.
Well, when they released their first two albums, nobody really knew who they were. I mean, the second one was somewhat critically acclaimed, but didn't sell well. And it wasn't until they, was it In My Tribe?
Yeah.
That album. Well, I showed it before. That's the one that sort of here.
That one.
That's the one that really made them popular with Like the Weather and What's the Matter Here. And
I've been listening ever since.
a lot of their songs, were about political and social issues, and not exactly hook-laden pop songs, but they released like 4 albums with Natalie Merchant, and then she left the group to start a solo career.
Yeah,
and I have to admit, I sort of lost interest in them because it seemed like they were a watered down version of themselves after that, which might not be fair to the new lead singer, Mary something. Her name's escaping me right now.
So Robert, you're going to be like Stephen Schnee and do a whole kind of like a report on a single band.
Well, I don't know. I haven't thought the whole thing through that far yet. But like I said, I do have some thoughts on what I'd like to do for the first one, but I need to know how to edit videos. I'd love to be able to do what Steven does, where he has like snippets of songs at the end.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how to do that.
We'll teach you.
Please do.
First,
Mary Ramsey. Thank you, Paulina.
yeah, first you need an editing program. That helps. Yeah. So.
But if you dial now, toll free 1-800, we'll send it to you now. But wait, that's not all. Operator standing by.
Yeah.
If you act now, you'll have Tim's credit card.
That's right. You get a set of Ginsu knives with it too.
Yeah.
Get a set of knives to go with it. Yeah, it's hard to edit. I really don't edit my videos. I just shoot and go with it because it's just some of these people, they just put in more time than I have to edit films, and they've got all these big production things and stuff.
Oh yeah, I know.
I don't edit mine either, Brad. I just do it through. I do mine through StreamYard because I don't have the proper camera. I just use my laptop camera.
Yeah,
and I don't. And I find the YouTube way is kind of confusing. So I just do what Rachel does. I do it as a live stream, and I let it go up as a video. That's the easiest way to do it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, because I know you're on Rachel's a lot. I've watched you guys in the morning sometimes. I don't usually comment, but I usually will watch you and Rachel. I need to chime back in.
Everybody needs a Rachel fix.
Robert, you better write this down.
No, Jerry Augustiniak and Steve Gustafsson, they were both original members.
Everybody else?
Or early members. I think they were founding members. And Bob Buck was the guitarist.
Cool.
Natalie Merchant did the vocals and occasional piano.
The occasional piano?
Yeah.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Like I'll put in a flute or something.
She was the Davy Jones of the group.
Yeah. We played the piano on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
She was a whiz on triangle. Ting.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever listen back in the day to Edie Brickell and the New Bohemians?
I didn't.
I didn't get into it too much, but I've heard some things from Edie. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Hits. And I used to love Mazzy Star. Hope Sandoval.
Nobody here wants to hear about Mud either. So
no.
Who are they?
Much about Mud.
Only on Doc Dawkins' channel did I find out about Mud.
Yeah.
But you learn a lot on Doc Dawkins' channel.
I know about Mud.
Invisible Rain knows about Mud.
Oh wow!
Well, he's from the UK. He would.
Mud were pretty big back then.
So I'm reading Paulina's comments about the original members, and I'm thinking, boy, I better tread carefully in my videos. People will be correcting me if I say the wrong thing.
I like doing that. I like saying the wrong thing.
No, I'm not. I'm not, Scott. Dog. Sorry to disappoint.
No, I'm probably more of a stoner than Tim is.
I'll do that for fun. I'll say something wrong in my video just to see if people are paying attention. They're like, "You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. What do you think you're doing? You don't know the Beatles." It's my humorous joke to see if they're paying attention. It's like there were 7 in the beginning before George shot him.
True. Yeah. And
well, I don't ever mention, Brad, when you get things wrong, but I have a huge chart on my other wall of all the things that you've done. Keep it up to date.
Who's writing them down? There's number 75.
I think I may start doing that, Why do you remember the Beatles? There were 4 of them: John, Paul,
Simon,
George,
wow.
and Django.
Yeah,
Yeah, you remember Django?
that's right.
Yeah. Edie Brickell's married to Paul Simon.
Yes.
I thought Paul Simon was married to Art Garfunkel.
And had an affair with Carrie Fisher.
Oh, yeah, her too.
I've been proved wrong. Robert S. Paulina can help you with your 10,000 Maniacs video.
With both the facts and recording it.
I don't know. You find out.
How much is that going to cost me?
I don't know. She's coming over to your house tonight.
Uh-oh.
That's a long trip. She's
It's
on the
okay.
West Coast. I'm on the East Coast.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
She pumped up her bicycle full of air.
California to New York.
That's a video in and of
That's a
itself.
big drive.
Leave,
Yeah.
leave now.
Come to the
Leave now.
driveway. Oh, yes. Hello, Paulina, and I'm here to help you with your video. She'll even edit it for you. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes. What? Oh.
Oh, mom's calling.
Sneaking it in.
Ah!
Oh,
Mom's calling.
Brad?
Oh, okay, no, mine are downstairs. I need to go get mine. It's downstairs.
Always have it handy. Always have it handy.
I know, boy. Yeah, you can tell I was prepared.
Some days I'm sorry I started that.
And
Only some days.
Yeah, just some days.
Yeah. Did you know that Art changed his name to Sarfunkel?
I don't think he did.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Paulina is going to give Robert S. the Friends discount of 3.
Oh wow, there you go.
Aren't you a lucky guy?
You're
Wow.
off and rolling.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know who can help me with this, but maybe Brad can. I was streaming on Tuesday night, okay, and I played a Partridge Family song, "I Think I Love You," and I don't know if it was that. I don't know why it would be the Partridge Family that got me this thing. You would think it would be the Beatles, or if you play something a bigger band, that you would get that. But the Partridge Family, I got a copyright claim.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, no.
Congratulations. Welcome to YouTube.
Yeah. Welcome to the big time.
Yeah, you've been initiated.
Yeah.
Well, at least it wasn't a strike, so that's good. You
Yeah,
ever had that happen to you?
Yeah, I've gotten several strikes. Yeah, wait till you start playing Yoko, and then they really give you the strike.
Well, I figured on my streams I'm not playing any more copyright
It's just
music.
random
strikes
bots
and
are
dislikes.
everywhere, and if they pick up on it, I mean, the 3 majors have bots, and they're just everywhere on YouTube. But they might miss you, they might hit you.
Yeah,
because
that's
there's
never
only 3
happened
companies
before.
left: there's Universal and Sony, and what's the other one?
I would think the Beatles would get you a copyright claim, but the Partridge Family? Oh my god.
Yeah,
Sure. Anything that's under somebody's. I don't even know who owns them right now. Uni probably. They own everything else.
you probably get in trouble for playing Glenn Miller.
You would.
Mm-hmm.
You would.
Yeah, I mean, I'm amazed. I mean, I'll watch Tim Allen's videos, and he's got stuff in the background when you're playing Tim, when you're showing albums, and
Yeah.
wow. All I have to do is mention the song, and they're like, "Okay, we'll give you a strike."
Yeah, I've also lost videos because of that. So now it's pretty generic stuff playing behind.
But the funny
me
thing is, they didn't take my stream down because I leave them up for people that are at work that don't get to watch them. So they watch them later.
But I've done 3-hour shows spinning 45s and nothing. So it's just random draw.
But you don't leave them up, Tim.
If I do, if I don't have any strikes, I do, and like once a week I check them, and if it's got a copyright strike, it's not a strike, it's just a claim. I take it down.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want anybody to make money off me.
You can only get away with 7.5 seconds before you get the claim.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know about that. I learned the hard way.
Yeah, how long was your?
I'm never doing that again.
I've got a lot to learn about YouTube, I guess.
Yeah, Robot Man didn't get me a copyright claim. It's amazing.
Nobody cares about that one.
Well, that's good, Cameron.
What a good song that was.
So don't sing in your videos either.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, I won't be doing that.
I got a claim on that one too.
Really?
You sang it, you know. Geez.
What if you
claim over
What if you read the lyrics?
Start hold up cards of the words and stuff like that.
And whistle.
Bob Dylan or something.
Like Subterranean Homesick Blues.
Next thing you know, with me showing my dog Buddy, the animal rights people will go after me.
I think you're safe, Brad.
I hope so. Then I'll start my chant. All I am saying is give beagles a chance.
There you go.
I love Buddy. He's so cute.
YouTube has some AI monitoring what is played. So if you play unofficial live versions of songs, no problem. Oh yeah, that's true. I saw this. Paulina played Blackpool by Paul McCartney and did not get a strike. But did you get a claim though? There's a difference.
They'll mail it to you.
Claims are no big deal. You don't want to strike.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There's a guy, I don't know if you all know Stripey Rambles. He's in England, and he got several strikes against him to where they pretty much took his channel down.
Oh, wow.
That's how come we haven't seen that dude in a long time.
3 strikes and you're out. Just like baseball.
3 strikes and you're out. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Which I don't think is fair. I mean, like me, I'm coming up on, 5 years now? And, after 5 years, you would think, okay, well, if I've got 2 strikes, all I need is 1 more and I'm done.
No, it's 3 strikes in 6 months or something like that. There's a time limit on it, and then they go away.
I thought there wasn't for a while there.
No, it's 3 months.
Okay.
Is it 3 months?
Yeah, because I just emerged from one. Yeah, they got me for the A&E biographies back in.
I remember when you used to put those on.
Yeah, well, they got me in October, even though the things had been on my channel for 3 years. Wow. They finally caught up with it in October of last year. Removed, given 2 strikes, and I went, holy cow, I'm going for the 3rd strike.
You're on thin ice.
But no, once I got to January, they rescinded the strikes. I am now strike free.
Oh, good.
So,
yeah.
So everybody at the docks house sleeps well.
Just avoid the big 3, like Universal, EMI, and
it's not always easy to do.
Sony.
And play obscure psych like me.
There you go. It also helps to have a
put the lights on for the dog. Hold on.
We did get a copyright claim on We Have Nothing by John and Mary.
Now we're back to the chair.
Oh, be careful, Robert. Be careful.
Now we're back to the chair.
Well, aren't you allowed to play like 7 seconds of a song or something?
7.5. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah. I can get by on 7.5.
That chair is as famous as your couch. Doc.
Same here. Yeah.
And as famous as Tim's poster.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see somebody sit on the couch and lean against the Venus and Mars.
Since we're showing chairs here, I'll show you mine. It's an original Beatles 64 towel.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
That's the beach towel that the Beatles had in 64. That's in my chair.
Cool.
Ooh la la.
Ooh, indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
That's from Beatle Brad.
My chair is not that exciting.
No.
Me neither.
Yeah,
nothing in my life is that exciting.
Well, then how does Stevie Ricks get away with his Beatles songs not getting copyright strikes or claims or whatever?
I think there's ways around it. I think there's programs.
You can pay for.
You can also, I think there's programs you can probably put in the music that it won't recognize it, even though you won't hear it. And you can also change the tempo. Sometimes things are sped up.
No, I tried changing tempo. It didn't work.
The bots won't catch it.
No.
Also, you can pay YouTube to play music all you want too. There's a subscription thing you can pay to YouTube, and
it's not cheap, but you can.
Yeah, it's like YouTube Mafia. You can play the song if you want.
Oh, Brad,
you can't play that unless you pay us.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, you got a lunchbox, Brad?
Yeah, I got 2 lunchboxes.
Ooh.
He's a big
Same
eater.
ones or two different ones? Hang on, Christian. Hang on, Christian. Here it comes.
There's the Beatle lunch boxes.
There they are.
Where are they? Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And mini ones too.
Ooh, I like
Yeah,
that Abbey
mini
Road
ones.
thing too. That's cool.
Is that for a snack?
Yes. That's so when my wife quits feeding me.
I have that same card, the Abbey Road crossing.
Oh, dear. Not cool.
Yeah, my daughter gave it to me
Oh,
for my
wow.
birthday.
Then the Beatles played up above and more
Nice.
Beatles knickknacks. Then I showed this recently. It's kind of cool. The bubblegum machine.
Yeah.
That's really rare. Yep. Now I don't have a kidney. I had to sell a kidney to get that.
I have something rare, Brad. I don't think you've seen this.
Hold on a second.
Oh, hey, that's neat.
Wow.
That's really neat.
From Joe Mayo's girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she
made this.
does great stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Good old Lisa.
That's nice. I like it.
Yeah, she's real sweet. I hope they make it to Beatlefest. There's talk that they're not going to be able to go.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to make it.
Oh, we lost Tom.
Doc, can you make me big, please?
What happened?
Okay. I don't know. Tim Allen disappeared, but
Yeah, we lost Tim.
Brad, here's my dog, Sadie.
Oh, look. Oh,
puppy.
oh, the cute dog.
Oh.
My baby girl.
Okay.
Yeah, nice
Do
dog.
tricks. Do a trick, Sadie. Do a trick.
I didn't know who you were talking to. Which one?
Your paw? No? Okay. Yes, my
James,
baby
do a
girl.
trick.
There we go.
Since we're showing off dogs, why not?
He's back.
Oh, look it. It's a schnauzer.
No, it's a Westie.
Ah. What's his name?
McDuff.
Mixed up.
McDuff.
the Chrome dog.
McDuff.
Oh, okay. McDuff. Isn't that the dog with the crime?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
McGruff.
that's McGruff.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Now, what's it?
It was actually
2 seconds of sauce.
Macduff is a character in Shakespeare's what am I thinking of?
Is it Macbeth?
Macbeth. And my son's an English teacher, so and this is technically his dog that he got, but of course he moved out, so.
And he took the dog.
Uh-oh.
But
we enjoyed having you here, but please hold on, Paul.
I'm gonna get a YouTube claim with that music.
But he named the dog after the Macbeth character.
Yeah.
Which reminds me of this.
He didn't want to
When
have
shall we
Scottish, so he
meet
made it up.
again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain? When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won.
That's from the
Okay.
Sit you down, Father. Rest you.
Thank you. Thank you.
There you go. Good job.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
What was that? A reading of Shakespeare?
Now, that was Led Zeppelin Part 3.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I need to make a phone call for a minute. I shall
Okay.
return. I'm just going to mute and go off camera. I'm not
All
going
right.
to.
Good.
Good. Now we can talk about him. I thought he
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, kind of.
We're gonna use his credit card. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Beatle Fest for everybody.
Yeah.
Well, I can actually see and hear you guys now, so I'm glad I left for a minute.
I know it's kind of a little not too far for Tim, but I really wish Tim you would go to Beatle Fest.
I can't. I there's no way I can afford it right now. 2 years ago, if this whole thing didn't happen, I'd have been there, but I can't now.
I mean, entry fee tickets are $200 just to say you're going. I mean, that's terrible.
Yeah, no, it is. It is.
It's ridiculous.
I'd almost rather we find a way to just do a VC beat up without that. It would be so much more expensive. We would have just as much fun. I mean, the main reason most people go is to meet each other. They don't really go all that much for the Beatles stuff. I mean, the Beatles stuff is cool,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
you know.
I'm gonna sit out front with a cup so I can collect money outside of the escalator. So
Yeah, you know.
Help Beatle Brad go to the fest. Help Beatle Brad go to the fest.
Need to buy more stuff. Yes. Why
Like
don't we just hang out in the lobby?
Yeah, you can hang out in the lobby. That's what my wife does.
You don't even need to go in. Just hang out in the lobby.
My wife hangs out in the lobby with Joe Mayo's girlfriend.
We'll just send those guys in. We won't see them all day.
Exactly.
Oh, if I had the money,
And
I'd be
then
there
they're
and hang out with Brad and Mayo and everybody.
Yeah.
We'd be having a blast.
Yeah, it's a lot of people I know not going. Marv's not going.
Wow.
Beatle Pro's not going. Joe's not going. It'll be the Beatle Brad show.
Wow.
I'd go if I could.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah,
I'm not able to cross the border yet.
Jesus.
Still can't, huh?
Still can't.
Because I know you probably when you'll be able to. I know you'll probably go see Robert P.
Oh, of course. We're got to go for puffy tacos again.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, all that kind of stuff. But no, you can't come back unless you have an app on your phone and have a test before you get to the border, and make sure it's a negative test, or else we won't let you back in. You know?
ABBA
It
on your
doesn't
phone.
make sense, especially if you're going for like the day. I mean, how are you going to catch it and spread it in like the 6 hours? It
It's
doesn't make
highly
any.
contagious. Oh, all you have to do is breathe the American air, and it's
Plus it's like 95% over. I don't.
Oh no, we've got a new variant coming out. Here we go.
Yeah, we're supposed to get new shots coming up in a couple of weeks
Yeah,
too.
new shots.
Shot.
The fifth one.
Never ends.
See, look, Scott Dog went in 1990. It was a blast.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, that's like 30 years ago or something.
I hope with the new shots it'll make you grow hair. That'd be great.
Yeah. What do you get for your 200? Just entry?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
The rest you use that Tim Allen credit card.
That's right. Yeah, that's why I was asking Tim.
Yeah.
The last Beatle Fest polling went to his 1999.
Oh wow, 99. Gosh, that was back when it was real good.
I know.
I was so happy last night. I actually went to the movies last night, and they didn't ask you for COVID test, and you don't have to show your your COVID passport that you've had your shots anymore.
Really?
And it was great. Just walked in with your mask on, get your ticket, get your popcorn, your drink, and you're good to go. And I went to see the Batman. It was awesome.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Was it good?
Oh, there's a great card case in it. It's amazing.
Yeah, I really want to see that one. That one is Spider-Man. I'd like to see that one too.
Yeah, Spider-Man's good. I hope you better go to the washroom before, because Batman's long, 2 hours and 56 minutes.
Where your depends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, all right.
We
and I hear Batman dies at the end, right?
What?
Batman dies in the end.
No.
Oh, don't ruin it. I mean, that's like saying, well, don't watch Get Back because the Beatles are on the roof at the end.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, every Beatles fan knows that one.
Yes. I hate those boys. They woke me up from my nap.
I would have said, Grandma, you wouldn't know good music if it hits you in the face.
It's just rubbish.
Mm-hmm.
It's rubbish. Yeah. I've been to that building where they performed on the rooftop there, and it's actually Savile Row is a very wealthy area. So it was like the higher upper crust English people were having tea and scones and all this kind of stuff. So I've been there. It's on the other side of London.
Oh, wow.
And it's really kind of a neat area. Right now, it's no longer, they sold it a long time ago. But now in that actual building, there's a Gap, Gap store.
Oh, the Gap.
Yeah,
I thought they went down and there was a Gap.
If I ever got to go there on a Beatles tour, I would somehow try to get myself on the roof.
They have roof tours. You can take a roof tour.
Oh, they have a roof tour. Oh, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I
They've got
definitely have to do that.
But they'll charge you to kiss the roof.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I did several videos when I was over there of that, but I didn't go up on the roof because time permitting, I couldn't get to it. But I wanted to get back. Excuse the pun. But I didn't get a chance to do it. I was really hoping to do that, but yeah, you can do rooftop tours.
And you got to cross Abbey Road.
Back of the magazine, I would say. I'm going to do it right in the microphone, make it sound more professional.
I'd like to thank you on behalf of the group and ourselves, and I hope we passed the audition.
Wow.
On the roof.
Yeah.
That ought to cause you a copyright strike.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I've done
Nice
it
knowing you, Doc.
You didn't thank Mo first.
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, thanks, Mo. Yeah.
Tailor shops on Salville Road.
I've been to London twice, and I didn't do any Beatle things either time I was there.
What did you do? What did you do?
What'd you go do?
Other stuff.
You go to Tower Bridge and
she wanted to do, yeah.
Tower Bridge and Big Ben.
Yeah, but I was there. We didn't go because we knew it would be an absolute madhouse. We thought about it, but we didn't go. But I was in London the day that Paul McCartney got knighted.
Oh,
and
wow!
I was at Buckingham Palace later that day after it was all over. I was there, so I was there that day at the palace, just not when Paul was there.
Oh, you could have met Sir Paul.
Jeez, you missed out.
Nobody was meeting Paul.
Paul's security is bigger than probably anybody out there, I think.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
Because it was on our agenda. We were going to go to Buckingham Palace that day, and we realized that, oh my God, McCartney's getting knighted. We'll go later.
Yeah. It's fun. I love going to see changing of the guard and doing all that stuff. It's great.
Yeah, I mean, I was in front of 10 Downing Street. It's just on a street, It's just a building. It's just,
Yeah.
You wouldn't even know that the Prime Minister lives here. It's just
yeah. Did you go to Harrods?
Like any other.
Did you go roam around Harrods?
Yeah, she had to buy a silk scarf at Harrods. That was one of the missions.
Yeah, that was fun to go to Harrods.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily enjoy Harrods, but
Robert's back.
They didn't have a record department.
Last time I was there, the record department's gone. I looked for the record department and it's gone now.
Oh,
yeah. They didn't have one then.
Well, many years ago,
our hotel was like around the corner from an HMV, so I was at HMV every day.
Oh wow!
There was another there was two great HMVs I was at almost every day, and then there was another cool record store I can't remember that I went. Virgin. There was a Virgin really close. Nice. And we did. I mean, I saw Ray Davies playing in HMV live one day.
Did you really?
Yeah, we were in there hanging out, and tomorrow at 3:00, Ray Davies with a special guest. And
I'll be right back.
Okay, we'll go to that.
Wow, that's so cool.
That kind of thing.
That's cool.
Robert,
you don't get that in your town.
Did you go to where Brian Epstein had his record store? Where they came in asking for my Bonnie?
Nem's record store. Nem's isn't there anymore. That's building's been torn down actually, and they've got a high rise there now.
Oh no! Oh, how dare they!
It's like the building where you see the Beatles from 62 to 66 and 66 to 7. We call it the Red and Blue album. Where they're leaning over the railing.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah,
that's been torn down also, and that's now apartments. So that's going too.
Well, couldn't they lean over the apartments?
Yeah, you would have thought. Yeah, really.
At least,
Like get back in here and have a cup of tea.
How dare they destroy significantly important structures like that?
Part of Beatles history. They should keep all that stuff up there, man.
They should.
That's where they leaned over, yes.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that people don't think the Beatles are as important as we think they are.
This is where John Lennon threw up.
How dare they? That's not
I
there
don't
anymore.
think they actually do.
John Lennon skinned his knee when he was 6 years old here.
I think Americans have more respect for Beatle history than the English do.
Oh yeah, you're definitely right. Because I was trying to find Penny Lane and I knew where Penny Lane was, but I couldn't find Strawberry Fields when I was in Liverpool. It was getting dark, and I said, I asked somebody on the street, and I said, "Can you tell me where's Strawberry Fields?" "Oh, I think it's down the street, love." And I go, "Well, which way?" And he goes, "Oh, I think it's that way, but I'm not too sure." I'm like, "Wow, really?"
Yeah, they
But don't you get that a lot in England?
Yeah, you do.
Like, everything's just down the road, and half-hour later you're still walking.
Yeah, you're still walking down the road.
You never have a cup of tea. You never find it. Where's the Cavern Club?
Here's Beatle Brad in front of Abbey Road walking.
Oh, wow.
Well, you stop in traffic.
Yeah, I stopped traffic. There I am at the Abbey Road walk across.
That one car just missed you.
I know.
Take your shoes off.
Nice.
I was trying to be real quick. And then we had lunch. We had lunch at the Rolling Stones restaurant.
Oh, cool.
Tattoo.
Get that in a little better. But yeah, this is Keith Richards. He's there every day, and we were hoping to show that he was going to show up.
Does he have free lunch?
That's the one day show up.
It was an expensive lunch, I'll tell you that. That's for sure.
Well,
Yeah, look at the colored vinyl.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah. And let's see, what else can I bore you with?
Look, turn left at Penny Lane, mate.
Yep. Harrods.
Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. Dum, 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 dum.
Oh, copyrights.
Yeah.
I think we'll be safe.
Nice knowing you, Doc.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Look at you.
Hey, got the Beatle hat on.
Yeah. Looking snazzy there, Brad.
That looks fairly close to where that last one looked very close to where the cover of London Town was shot.
It was, yes.
See?
Nice.
Yep. There's Paul's house.
Did you knock at the door?
Yeah. Trying to get in the gate. But anyway, yeah, I could bore you with other pairs. I mean, and then they talk about the Royal Albert Hall in the Beatles song.
Oh,
yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. That's where Bob Dylan didn't play.
I don't know how many holes.
Yeah.
He played across the street somewhere.
Lancashire.
And let's take out one other picture that here's the Beatles Museum in Liverpool.
Oh, see, they did do something.
That is so cool. Man, I'd love to go there.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of pictures up on the wall. There's not a lot of artifacts, but there's a lot of pictures up on the wall.
Is that Mendix?
It's the Mad Day Out of the Beatles.
Oh, okay, yeah.
How did you get that picture? Did you go back in time or something?
Yeah, I was standing there with him.
Brad was a photographer that day.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's the replica of the cavern. Actually, I went to the cavern as well.
That looks like where the Partridge Family played.
There's Nims.
Yeah, really.
Nims, the new Nims.
There's the new names. Anyway, I know I'm boring you with stuff here, but I just thought I'd show you. Real quick.
No, you're not boring us. We're loving this. Love
This
seeing
is
stuff
like
this.
Sorry about the glare.
I'm in Beatles heaven right now. Whoa, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's all in Brad's room now.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Oh,
and they got little art, collectibles and stuff like that.
Nice leg.
Yeah.
A lot of it's missing right now because I broke the glass and took it. So
You see that mask at the bottom?
then they also had the real Sgt. Pepper outfits.
They only had 3 of them.
Would have been gone.
There's
I
Yoko.
There you go.
was going to say, yeah.
Here's the fourth one. Yeah, that was Yoko's.
Oh. Yeah.
But anyway, let's see what else they had. Oh, they had like Paul's sunglasses, John Lennon's glasses.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
John's
I thought those are Harry Potter's.
It's like a-
They're Pete Best, but don't tell anybody.
yeah.
Then they had the John Lennon room for Imagine.
Ooh.
Are you
like
supposed to go,
piano.
ooh, ah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Is that the original piano?
I don't know. They kept saying, you go into
No.
different Beatle areas and like, oh, that's the original piano. And then you go to one in Liverpool and they're like, oh, that's the original piano.
Oh,
And then you
okay. So that's
go to one in
original
London
piano.
and it's like, that's the
Yeah.
original piano.
Yeah.
It's like
I
one of
thought that piano was still in the Dakota, but I could be wrong.
Kind of like,
yeah. I don't think that's the real piano.
like when I went to Graceland and everything, it's like, oh, Elvis ate here. And I'm like, Elvis ate over here. Elvis ate over here. It's like, oh, yeah, okay, sure.
Well, maybe John played one chord on one piano, then went to another one. And
Then
played
Imagine.
it's
There's
like when a president signs a bill and he uses different pens.
Yeah. That'd be good.
Magical Mystery Tour stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy
Oh, wow.
Fury is not better than the
Roll
Beatles.
up.
Get out of here.
Ooh, the tour bus.
It's a virtual thing that you walk up and you can.
Oh, okay.
There's like a little TV screen in the middle there,
okay.
and it's got this muffled sound. I mean, everybody's pressed it so many times, like "Hello and welcome to the Beatles." Really, this is the best you can do.
Do they have a magical mystery
Probably.
restaurant where you can have spaghetti?
Yeah. We get several of them.
Oh yeah, the big trouble spaghetti thing.
It's probably
Yeah.
from like an 8-track that's been there since 1969.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Brad, how about writing a book on all your memorabilia?
My Beatle trip. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That'd be
Beatle
Yeah.
Brad's Beatle collection.
That's right.
exactly.
Fab
Mhm.
collection or whatever.
All right, I got one more here, and I won't bore you with any more.
I can't wait.
Okay.
This is different places we stayed in Liverpool.
Okay.
I guess I'm past all the Liverpool pictures. Well, this is the place where Paul performed in Liverpool.
Wow.
He was on that the Late Show, and he performed right in there. Remember when the curtains opened up? And you,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. After his car ride.
It was
yeah.
Oh, yeah. That
Yeah,
one.
and
Yeah,
there's-
James Corbin or whatever his name is.
James
yeah.
Corbin.
So this is
Yeah.
that's the pub where he was. So we had.
Nice.
Yeah, I did a whole video there, and I got the gal behind the bar. She goes, "And you're watching Beatle Brad's channel."
Oh, cool.
Awesome sauce.
Let's see.
Did you go visit Dr. Robert?
Yeah, really should. Oh, it's the fish and chips.
Or fish and
Yeah.
chips. That's British fish and chips.
Yeah.
It is.
Yes.
Wrapped
Oh,
in
definitely.
newspaper.
Big time.
And of course, you always got to get your picture taken with the Beatle thing there.
Wait, where
Oh,
are
yeah.
you?
I actually took the picture, and the person I was with, he was like, "Oh, well, let's get in the car." And I'm like, "Well, let me get my picture with them." And he's like, "No, we got to get to the spot."
Yeah.
But then there's the building that they always show in the Real Love promo video,
Right.
and then a couple other things of the Beatles.
Wow.
And this is when
Well, you must
Beatle
have
Brad,
been in heaven.
that's when Beatle Brad got arrested.
Oh, that's
That's what you get for breaking that glass and taking all the Beatles memories.
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
And where's the
do that
Billy
again.
Fury statue?
Off to the tower he goes, off with his head.
Yeah, right next to the Rory and the Hurricane statue.
And here's a picture of Tim Allen's place.
Oh,
That's Hampton Court.
it's a
Very
secret.
good, yeah.
Oh, there's Strawberry Fields.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tim Allen's backyard.
Ah.
Yeah, that's a bitch to mow.
This was kind of fun. Yeah, I told you I'm a car photographer. Well, anyway, on display they had the Queen's Royal Coach there. This is her Bentley limousine.
Yeah, why did she back it into that stanchion there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To get it on the red carpet.
Exactly. They had the Queen's car there. So guess who opens up the back door and sits in the seat? And I got yelled at for sitting in the Queen's car. The guy's like, "Can I help you? What are you doing in the Queen Mom's car?" I'm good. No, you're not. Get out.
Should have told him just farting.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, that's why I went over there. I'm a car photographer, and I went over to do a photo shoot. But yeah, there's the Queen's car again.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I actually sat in the Queen's car. I got in big trouble.
I can imagine.
Could have been worse if you hotwired it.
You feel like a king?
Yes, I do. I feel like Sir Beatle Brad now.
Ooh, Lord.
Well, it's his fault. It's not your fault, Brad. It's his fault for leaving the doors unlocked.
That's right. Well, that's what I told my friend. It's not my fault. I had nothing to do with it.
I just accidentally opened the door and fell in.
And here's the guys that helped Beatle Brad find his way out.
Don't mess with those guys.
That's right.
Didn't you have a black fedora with a big white tag that said press sticking out of the top?
Yeah, I should have. I usually do. Here's a picture of Tim Allen's summer home.
Where are the gnomes?
Oh, yeah.
They're in the backyard.
Gnomes.
See, he's even got the shrubbery cut to be like animals.
Wow. Beastly.
Cool. Don't ride the bear.
There's a good picture of Tim Allen's place. Sorry, Tim, didn't mean to expose your summer.
Well,
the outhouse?
Yeah, I know it wasn't really good. I know.
No the pot smoking. Yeah, man.
And there's a picture of Tim's car.
Oh, okay.
Mine. Looks like a golf course.
Looks like one of George's
most people take a golf cart today.
Yeah, see, I set that up where it's in front. Well, it was on a golf course. Yeah, that's one of the photo shoots I set up for a publication. But yeah, Tim was nice enough to let me use his car.
Mm-hmm.
What else can I show you that was fun?
He's such a nice guy.
And in my train set, here's my help. There's a help
in the video,
billboard sign.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
There's my Hard Day's Night movie theater.
Yep.
For those of you that were late to the showing
What's
of this. And then there's my
behind the green door.
There's Yellow Submarine. There's the other sign for Beatles. It's in my train set.
Cool.
Yellow Submarine. Anyway, but yeah, I thought. And then we got one of my viewers saw my video and they said, "Oh, you got to name it Bradsville." On the water tower.
Howard Johnson.
Yeah, but yeah, you'll have to see the video. I did a whole video of.
I can't wait for the part 2.
Yeah, the part 2 is going to be really pretty cool because I got more Beatles stuff.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey, that's terrible. That's gross.
There's
Sorry about that.
If anything will anything will mess up this video of getting trouble. That will.
Yes.
Me too, RP. Me too.
Why is there no record store in Bradville?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I wish I could find it.
You need like a Little Tower Records or something.
Yeah, no.
Or HMV. HMV.
And when you do your next one, Brad, you should wear a conductor's hat and say, "You're not Beatle Brad today. You're Conductor Brad."
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to do a Paul McCartney and Wings video. So there's my sign that I'm going to use. It was a billboard.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, so I'm going to use that for my Wings billboard. I wish I could find this one picture. I know Tim Allen. Oh, here it is. Tim will like this. This is an aerial shot, but this is my own Strawberry Fields area with the Imagine sign in the middle of the.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
Isn't that wild?
Dakota across the street.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I'll show you more when the video goes up.
So cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
But yeah, I thought you guys would get a kick out of
Can't wait
seeing
to
that.
see it.
Good.
I like that.
There's the Hard Day's Night Theater again.
Yeah. People are going in to watch the movie.
Yep. But anyway. Okay. But yeah, it's kind of boring, I know. It's kind of wild.
Very interesting.
Well, I guess 2 places you didn't get to go to, Brad, was Tittenhurst and Friar Park.
No. I tried to get to both of them, but I just didn't get to make it, which is too bad. I really would have liked to have done that.
We're tweaking them.
Next time you go.
Yeah, next time I go. Yeah. Save my money up. It's expensive to go, that's for sure.
Poor Jeff, I think
Absolutely.
he has to leave now.
I'm going to go eat with my son. It's nice seeing you, Brad, and everybody. See y'all
Good to
later.
see you too.
Hey,
Have a
bye.
nice dinner,
Good
Jeff.
time. Okay. Watch the rain. Bye.
Take care. I probably should go too because they only serve one meal in the prison, so it's about time.
Oh,
You don't want to miss it.
No, and actually, if you miss the hash that they're giving, you don't get seconds. So
Hey, bread and ting.
yeah, exactly. So I'm
No milk.
let me get my can and I'm gonna go across the bars here to go to lunch, get to my dinner.
Super.
Thanks for letting
Enjoy
me be a part of it all.
yeah, it was fun, Brad. So hopefully I'll be on my
Thanks,
stream
thanks
on
for
Tuesday
sharing
night.
your pictures.
Yeah, thanks for watching. It's great. It's good to see
Yeah.
you. See all the
And maybe I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, hope to see you in 2 weeks. That'd be great. Yeah. Just try not to trip me on the way, right?
I know it's not a Beatle channel, Robert, but if you take some footage, it might be nice.
Do take some footage.
Okay.
Take some footage.
Yeah.
We won't complain.
Here's Beatle Brad being arrested, and here he is being thrown down to the ground and handcuffed.
You want to see that for sure. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, tune in.
I'll try to remember, Tim.
Okay.
All right, I'll see y'all. Take care.
So long.
Bye.
Bye, Brad.
Bye,
Have a good
Brad.
one, Brad.
Take care, everybody. And as I say, I'm out of here. Everybody,
Adios.
see you guys.
Yeah.
So, Tim, you're going to have professional YouTubers like Beatle Brad and Tom Hunyadi and Andy and all these other people at the fest, and you want me to take footage.
Sure.
Well,
Sure.
we just started on a
Different
channel. This will get you some clicks.
Oh man, I wish I was going to it, but I
know,
can't
me
afford
too.
it. Doc, we could have gone together, man.
I wanted to go, so I hope I can go, but stupid.
Oh,
And I'm retired now, so it's not like I had to worry about getting time off work and all this kind of stuff.
True.
So,
wow.
well, nobody's
Well,
got.
I'm only about an hour and a half away.
Yeah, I was going to stay at some rat motel outside of New Jersey or something.
Oh, I'm staying in that hotel for one night.
So.
Even though I'm only an hour and a half away.
Hey, Doc, even better. Joe Mail put you up for the night at his place.
I'm gonna stay in the Beatle room. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll
Hey,
serve
where's all my
bread.
stuff? Why is your bag so full? What?
Talk about bargoons.
Yeah. You'll never
5-finger discount.
Then he comes back and he's showing all these albums he got at Beatle Fest, and there's all these little indents in the bottom corners of them all.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey.
I had an album like that.
It says property of Joe Mail.
Yeah. Well, why is Ringo under your arm?
Didn't cost me a cent.
Yeah. I'm gonna steal all those McCartney 3 donut boxes on the top shelf.
Ooh.
Don't forget
So,
the
Doc,
Beatles
don't
thing.
forget to
I don't
send
understand
your
those.
address on Messenger after, so my mom can send you the maple syrup.
Maple syrup.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was some records you were sending.
No, I'm sending you some maple syrup. My mom's sending you some nice maple syrup. It's good stuff.
Oh, I better start making pancakes then.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So send it to me on Messenger after, and I'll write it down, and my mom will get it out to you as soon as possible.
Wow. Straight from the ladder tree in the backyard.
Yep, tonight's your last chance to do this. My mom says you do it tonight.
Wow.
And she'll be happy, and she'll send it to you, and you'll be happy. You can have it. You can even put on your Rice Krispies if you wanted to.
Just offer it. Yeah, let's have pancakes instead of cereal.
Ooh. Well, all you 23 people that are still watching, can you imagine what this unboxing is going to be like? Oh, wow.
Oh.
Maple purple. Yes. Yeah. I can't wait.
I wish I could send stuff to Canada, Doc. I would send you things.
Whoa.
Well, I've had
how
people send me from the
expensive
States.
it is. Maybe I can.
I've been picking my stuff up at Robert Peace house. So,
Oh, okay. Well, I'll send it to him then. I have his address.
there you go. Like you address it to Greg Pfeiffer.
Robert, do you know
Okay.
Norman Do you know Norman Maslow? Mazzy?
Yes.
Yeah, he sent me stuff from the States.
Oh, you're in Canada?
Yeah, I'm in Canada. I'm
Okay.
in New Brunswick. He sent me stuff before.
Yeah, well, he's rich.
Yeah, he's rich.
He's even sent to Rachel too.
No, like I said, I have to find out how much it would cost to send something to Canada. Maybe it's not as bad as I think.
It's a lot more than here, especially records.
Oh yeah,
because records are so cheap
here. I mean, I went onto eBay and I just sent a bunch of CDs to Sam St. John, but it was free shipping, so can't beat free.
No,
I like free, but then when you buy off eBay, it says free shipping, but then to other places $45. You know.
Well, yeah, because
I have this that I have to send them also.
Oh wow! Big
I got
Ooh.
maybe 6 CDs in here. I'm sending them,
Hmm.
and I sent the 3 on eBay.
He's not watching. Can we peek?
No, it's already sealed up and stuff. So
Oh.
But the Partridge Family doesn't have that many albums.
Dang.
Oh man, I should pull out a different one. Well,
no,
Merry
it's just
Christmas,
different
Doc.
things. I put in like there's an Americana album with like various artists. I had a bluegrass album with various artists. Neil Diamond, 12 songs.
The Shags.
No, not the Shags. I'm trying to remember what I put in there.
I wouldn't send the Shag CD. That thing's probably going for $75 or more. I wouldn't send that.
Steven Stills, Stills album. Oh God! I made one up for one I burned myself. Voice of the Beehive, which is a group nobody's ever heard of except me, but I thought they'd have fun hearing it, so I put that in there too.
Maybe if Stephen Schnee is still listening, he can say, "Yeah, I know that one." Yeah,
Hey, Voice of the Beehive covered a Partridge Family song. I Think I Love You.
Ooh, there you go.
That's the song that got me the copyright.
Yeah, I know.
Why does
That's
that
the
sound
bad
familiar?
memories for games. Yeah.
I ain't doing that again.
So what time is it? 6:34 basically. Okay, well, I see since Beatle Brad left, the viewers have dropped significantly. So I think I have enough.
You're still going to have more viewers than I'll have on my channel, Doc. Don't worry about that.
This channel has sucked lately. It really has. But anyway, we might as well call it I think that's what fans want to start something anyway too. So
I gotta go watch TV now anyway. So
yeah. Look up My Mother's a Car. There you go.
I might do that. Yeah, and don't forget to send me your address
Maple syrup.
on their messenger so I can send it to you.
You got it. Okay.
All right. See you later, guys.
Thanks everyone for coming.
And as I say on my channel,
Keep on the flip-flop.
forever. See you later, guys.
Okay.